communication can be done in different ways. We can communicate with others through the use of words or actions. Nowadays, communication is mostly done on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. People communicate online in order to share and give information, whether it may be a friend, a family member, a teacher, or someone famous. Good day to you all. I am here before you to argue that teachers should not, I repeat, should not be banned from interacting with students on social media for 3 reasons. The first, it allows teachers and students to address each other and contact each other outside the school premises. Second, it is convenient access for both parties. And lastly, it promotes a new and effective teaching style. So why should they be banned? If teachers need to contact students through social media in order to interact with their progress in schoolworks, then why should they be banned? Through social media, both teacher and student are able to contact each other and receive messages outside the school premises. It doesn't require the stress of setting up a time just to talk with your teacher and travel to the school. It can be done with just the click of a button by using our mobile devices to communicate with others, regardless of the distance between one another. Communication and interaction between student and teacher should not be limited to 4 corners of our classroom. Second, social media such as Facebook is more convenient than using email. According to Statista, approximately 2.2 billion users of Facebook are active monthly. Compare that number to people who actually use email. According to Statista, only 1 billion people uses Gmail monthly. There is a gap of at least 1 billion between Facebook and Gmail. Why? Because there are certain functions that Facebook can do, but Gmail cannot. Facebook can also send messages through Messenger as well as files and pictures like Gmail. But Gmail cannot call or video chat the person they are contacting with. Facebook provides more option of communication between users, which makes it more convenient for student and teacher with regards of communication regarding the lessons. It is more appropriate to use Facebook outside the school premises than Gmail, which takes up a lot of time and much more appropriate for the use of laptops and not for cell phones. And lastly, it promotes a new and effective teaching style. Online education is done primarily through the internet, through video chatting. It's more convenient for those who prefer a one-on-one discussion. It also gives access to information from the internet to acquire more knowledge easily. Teachers also use YouTube as a way to share or deliver a lesson. Online discussion regarding math questions are quite helpful for students who have a hard time analyzing the process of the equation. Unlike in the classroom setting, they are able to repeat and rewind the video until they were able to understand. Whereas in a classroom setting, a teacher cannot be stuck with the same topic over and over again, or else the lesson would not move forward at all. One would say many risks that may arise from this type of communication, such as bias, bribery, and the like. But they are teachers and they know better. They would not be educators if they can determine what is right from wrong. They have the right to use social media as a means of interacting with their students. The only thing we must keep in mind is our limit. Our limit as a student and a teacher. The students know your place. Regardless of how your teacher may act, they are still your teachers. They should always be respected, even in social media. Formality should not be absent when using social media as a means of communication. Once again, I am here to say that teachers should not be banned from interacting with students through social media, for the reasons it allows student and teacher to address each other outside school premises, convenient access for both parties, and promotes new and effective teaching style. Without social media, communicating through the internet would not be effective at all by using emails only. Facebook and YouTube are social media websites that is not only used as a form of amusement and interest, but is also used to share information which are used by teachers and students. My call to action is, in order to avoid or rather erase the negative idea, is to know our place as a teacher and as a student. To know up to what extent are we able to talk to our teachers regarding the academic matters. Knowing what our limits would also show respect to the teachers, showing that we only have one intention, and that intention is to learn.